everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at my beauty empties from January. So you'll have to excuse me, I've got a cat sitting right behind me. Guaranteed he's going to decide he's going to want to move around at some point just to distract everybody, but he's comfy, I don't want to move him, so there you go. So if you're not sure what an empties video is, essentially it's where people like myself use up beauty products throughout the month, hang on to the rubbish, and then hold up that rubbish and talk about how we feel about the product. So I've got my little container of goodies here, and we're just gonna get into it. No particular order. As usual with these videos for me, I just pull the product out as it comes and talk about it. So first thing we're going to talk about is this. So this is from Drybar, and this is the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. There's too many P's going on there. Basically it's a detangling spray. I had this from a FabFitFun box. This is the second one I've had of these. I actually put it in as an add-on in one of my FabFitFun boxes because I received it in one, liked it so much that when I got the opportunity to get it again, I did. I do love this spray. It smells like it's got a little bit of mint in there, not overpowering. It sort of smells like hair product and mint, which might sound a bit weird, but I actually really liked it. And as a detangler for my hair, it worked really well. I'm really sad that this has gone. I did talk about this in a beauty purchases video a couple of months ago actually. I can't get hold of this in the UK, or at least not very easily, and not without sort of paying through the nose to try and get it shipped to me. So it is a shame, but if I do get the opportunity to get another one, I absolutely would. Just for now I can't. Next is this from Molten Brown, which as usual you can't see because it's clear packaging with the light shining on it. So this is the Delicious Rhubarb and Rose Bath and Shower Gel. This is the, I was going to say it's the second one of these I've had. It's not. This was the second one from advent calendars that I had, but I've actually had, I think this is probably the third one of these that I've had. I love it. I love the scent. It's fruity and floral all in one go. It's oh gosh, I love that smell so much. I did say in my last empties video, where the other one of these was, that I would absolutely consider repurchasing this. Molten Brown is a little bit on the pricey side, but I am seriously considering getting a full size one of these. So yeah, I do really like it, so that's that one. Next is something else I got from my advent calendars in 2020. So this was the Oleo Para El Corpo Kea Jungle Firming Oil from the brand Costa Brazil. This was so nice. I've really been enjoying body oils, particularly when I've got out of the bath or the shower, especially at this time of year where it's cold. I just want to get dry and dressed. I don't want to have to sort of get dry and then put moisturiser on and then get dressed. I just want to get it done. So for me, a body oil is just a good solution. So as I said, I got this in an advent calendar. I can't remember which one. I have a feeling it was the Cult Beauty calendar, and I can't describe exactly how it smells, but I can tell you it smells fruity. The oil itself was really nice and moisturising and hydrating. The scent was lovely, and I just really thoroughly enjoyed using this. I haven't looked into repurchasing it, but I don't think I've actually got any more body oils. That might be a lie. I need to go through my skincare drawer. I really do, but I don't think I have. So I do need to get a new oil. I've got a funny feeling I'm not going to want to pay the price that this will be, but I did really like it. There's probably other oils out there that are cheaper that would work just as well, but just talking about this one specifically, it was really nice. Next we've got a deep sleep pillow spray. And I feel like there should be some sort of cheer sound happening right now, because honestly I've had this and probably a few more in my collection for a long time. I get them, I always think, oh, that sounds kind of interesting, I'll give it a go. I do struggle with sleep quite a lot. I go through sort of stages of insomnia and just general not sleeping through the night, so I'm willing to try anything to help me get a good night's sleep. And for some reason I just never really get around to, there he goes, but for some reason I just never really get around to using them. I have used this one up now, and I've got to say I didn't really notice a difference. I don't think it helped me sleep or sleep better. I'm trying a few things at the moment, and I think those things are probably doing more for me than this did. Also, the scent of these, it's quite strong with the lavender, which, you know, lavender's meant to be good for helping you relax. I understand that, but overall this just, it's too much. And I found myself focusing on the fact that my pillow smelled like lavender more than I did on focusing on getting off to sleep. So I've got at least one more of these. I'm currently using it up just to try and use it up more than anything else. And then I've got some other brands or versions of this type of product. So I'm working my way through them, but I am at least using them now, so that's a good thing. And I've got to be honest, I don't think I'd repurchase this. If I got it again, I'd probably use it just to use it up, but I definitely wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this one. Next is something that has been in my empties a few times now, and this is the Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm. Again, this is just a little sample, same as all the other ones I've had have been. I like it. If I can continue to get samples of this, I will. I love the smell of this. I know I've said before, it reminds me of my one set of grandparents that we used to visit sort of once a year. The house was just so much fun. It was an upside down house. As a child, that's just really cool. So this bringing back those kind of memories for me. I really love to use this. It's also a really good product. It takes all my makeup off, gets off any mascara and things like that as well. So I really like the product, I really like the smell of the product, and although I wouldn't necessarily go and purchase it because it is a bit pricey, if I got it again through subscription boxes or sample services, then I would be more than happy to have it and use it. Next we've got a facial cleanser, and this is from Sukin. This is the foaming facial cleanser. I can't remember where I had this from. I have a feeling it was either a subscription box or a goodie bag or something like that. I know I didn't sort of outright buy it, and I don't think I would repurchase it either. It was a cleanser, it cleaned my face, it, you know, did the basics, but I actually felt like this dried my skin out a little, and I'm noticing that with foaming cleansers, that seems to be a common theme. If it's a creamy cleanser or an oil-based cleanser or something like that, then I don't notice an issue. But with foaming cleansers, and with this one in particular, I did notice that I felt really tight. My skin felt really tight after I'd used it. Don't really enjoy that. It's usually not a good sign that my skin likes it, so I wouldn't repurchase. I used it, but it's not for me. Now, something that I have repurchased multiple times and I really do enjoy using is this DHC lip balm. You have to excuse all the ink stains on it. It was in my pocket at work and a pen exploded. It happens. But yeah, this is just a cream lip balm. You can see it's all the way in there. I can't turn this up anymore. I've had a brush in there to try and get product out. I've scraped it out. I can't get any more out of this without it starting to look ridiculous. So I'm going to call this empty. I do have another one of these already. For me, this is one of the few lip balms that actually actually works for me. Things like chapstick and lip seal and things like that, I feel like they actually dry my lips out more. This actually feels like it's hydrating my lips. It moisturises, my lips just feel really just happy. It's the only thing that's the only way I can describe it really. My lips just feel happy when I use this. So yeah, so I've used this one up and I would absolutely repurchase, and I don't foresee myself wanting to not repurchase this anytime soon. Something else I really enjoyed using was this Hask hair oil. This is the Argan Oil Repairing Shine Hair Oil. Again, I don't know where I've had this from. I've had it in my collection for a while. I really did like this. It smelled good. It smells like fruity, like a fruity, nutty kind of thing, which I guess is what the argan oil smells like. But the way it just makes my hair feel. I do use it in conjunction with other products that I'm using, but I do like that when I'm using it in between sort of treatment type products, it just helps to keep my hair looking shiny and glossy, and I'm kind of sad that this is gone. I am going to look at repurchasing this, but I do have some samples of the Moroccan oil hair oil. So I'm going to try and use those up first. And I'm also a bit worried because I'm noticing that Hask products seem to be disappearing from the places that I normally buy products from. So I'm hoping this isn't going to be one of them, because I really did like this and I actually prefer this to the Moroccan oil. So there you go. Next we've got this sleeping cream from Lumine. And this is from the Nordic Sea range, the Vela range. So this is the Overnight Bright Sleeping Cream. I've had this before. This was a repurchase. It just took me a while to finish it because I was using other things. I've got lots and lots of skincare. I'm currently trying to work my way through a few things. But I did finish this. I still love it. I would absolutely repurchase it if I had nothing else in my collection to use up, which I do. It smells a little bit citrusy, but it's so light. It's such a light fragrance. I just really enjoy using it. As I said, I need to get through a few things first, but as and when I get to a point where I need another night cream again, I would definitely look at repurchasing this one. Next we've got this serum from Earth Harbour, and this was the Lunalay Phyto Resurfacing Night Serum. Now I think I had this in, I had this in a Try Beauty box, and I was a little bit unsure about it. It sounded like it was going to be quite nice, but the consistency of it was a little bit off-putting. It was sort of this like white, liquidy, kind of creamy texture. Didn't look very appealing, but you know, I gave it a go, and actually I really liked it. It made my skin feel really nice after I used it. I didn't notice that my skin went backwards in terms of how it looked. So for me, that's a sign that it was doing something. So, and as I said, after I used it, my skin just felt really smooth, really nice. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Would I repurchase? Probably not, but not because I didn't like it, just because I've got so many serums to try, and I've probably had some that I've used in the past that I've liked better or seemed to do more for me, but it was still a really nice product, and I like I said, I did really enjoy using it. So that's that one. Next we've got this one from Aromatherapy Associates, and this was the Revive Morning Bath and Shower Oil. This was quite nice. It sort of smelled a little bit like eucalyptusy, so it was kind of refreshing. The directions on it were just to sort of, you know, fill a couple of capfuls, put it into your bath, put some on your body and inhale a few times just to try and breathe in the aroma, and then either have a bath or a shower. I tried it a few ways, and I did quite like the putting it on the body and breathing in the aroma. I I wouldn't say that it's something that I would repurchase. For one, this is quite expensive, so there's that. But I don't know, I think I just prefer like bubble baths and bath bombs, bath fizzers, that kind of thing. But in saying that, if I was to receive another one of these, I'd use it. You know, it was nice. It's just not something that I would typically gravitate towards, so I don't think I'd repurchase it, but it was still nice. Next we've got an eye cream from Dr. Brandt, and this is the Do Not Age Triple Peptide Eye Cream. I really liked this. It makes me sad that I really like this because I know that this is also a little bit pricey. Common theme with me, if it's expensive, chances are I will like it. It is what it is. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It felt really nice. I liked the texture of it. I've tried some eye creams that have felt too thin and watery, and some that have felt too thick and heavy. This was just a nice happy medium. I did try an eye cream from Marlin & Goetz, I think, last year. That's still my number one. I would definitely be happy to have that one in my life again. But this is definitely a close second for me. So I'm not going to repurchase, purely because I've got about 4 or 5 eye creams that I've still got in my collection at the moment. It would be stupid for me to buy a new eye cream when I've still got some that I need to use up. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, if it got to a point where I needed to repurchase one, this would definitely be a contender. Next we've got some mask type things. So we've got the Wonder Beauty Baggage Claim Gold eye masks. I've used these before, I really like them. I've still got a couple of these left to use. I'm happy to use them up. Again, don't need to repurchase. I've got eye masks and face masks. I've got a few of them at the moment, so I don't need to repurchase, but I enjoyed using them. I've got this one from Generation Skin. Again, not going to repurchase purely because I've got a few things like this in my collection, but I actually really did like these. These did feel really hydrating. I remember putting them on and just thinking, ooh, that's nice. And then when I took them off, all under my eyes just felt really cool and refreshed. So if I was looking to repurchase, these would definitely be sort of in the running. But as I said, I just don't need them right now. And then there was this from OK, and this is the Skin Calming Dalmatian Print Sheet Mask. This was just fun. My son thought it was hilarious that mummy looked like a Dalmatian, you know, and it was actually really nice to use as well. I've used quite a few OK masks at this point. I've enjoyed most of them, so it wasn't a surprise that I enjoyed using this one as well. Again, I have repurchased OK products in the past, and I would probably look at getting this one again. It's not my favourite. I do like the watermelon brightening mask, probably over this one, but yeah, it was still really nice, and I'd be happy to use it again in future. And last but not least, we've got some perfume samples. So my perfume samples are actually in my project pan, so this is a little bit of a spoiler for my project pan. But we've got the Flower Bomb Midnight from Viktor and Rolf. We've got the Black Opium from Yves Saint Laurent, and we've got the Good Girl from Carolina Herrera. So if I was to rank these in order of preference, I would probably put Flower Bomb first, Carolina Herrera second, and the Black Opium last. I actually quite liked all of them. As you can see, I've used them, I've finished them. I have used some in the past that I've not totally enjoyed, but generally speaking, if I've used it up, I liked it in one way or another. Same goes for all of these. Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb, I love the original Flower Bomb. It's just, that is the perfume that I would love to have a full size of, and just haven't done it yet because I just don't want to pay that kind of price for a perfume. I'll be honest. But yeah, the Midnight was actually really nice as well. The Carolina Herrera Good Girl, again, it's a bit pricey, but I would love to have a full size one of these too. It's sort of floral with that sort of sexy undertone to it that I've been enjoying recently. Yeah, really liked it. And then the Black Opium, a lot of people really like this, and I can see why. As I said, I didn't hate it, but compared to the others, it just wasn't quite there for me. So I wouldn't be averse to having another sample of this, just to sort of, you know, give a bit of a spritz if I fancied it. But if I was going to buy full-size perfumes, the other two would beat this one. Oh, there was actually one last thing that I needed to mention, which isn't in the basket, because I don't actually have it, but that is my Benefit Hoola bronzer. Now, if you're watching my Project Pan series, you'll know that I kind of had a bit of a mishap with that bronzer. I did try to sort of use what I could of it, but after a couple of dips with the brush and it just flying everywhere, I just gave up. I just decided, you know what, this is done. I knew it was done, but it was time to actually call it. So yeah, so my Benefit Hoola is no more, and that is why I'm including it in my empties, but you can't actually see it. And that brings us to the end of my empties. So as usual, now it's over to you guys. What do you think of the products that I've talked about today? Is there anything in here that you've used up or are currently using? What do you think about them? Let me know what you guys used up in January. Just let me know in the comments down below. I really do love to hear other people's thoughts and opinions. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button for me. It really helps me out and lets me know that you're enjoying my content. If you're not already subscribed to my channel and you think you'd like to catch up with me more often, then I'd love it if you could hit that subscribe button too. It's totally free and would help you to find me more easily in future. And with all of that being said, I really hope everyone's well and staying safe, and I will see you all again in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.